All right, we are back for another day in our recovery week. It's officially day 4 in our third week. This is also the last week of our formatting frenzy kind of series. So we'll be finishing off that 12-week block that we hit up for our summer. And then we'll be starting a session for the fall that I'm very excited about. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of a warm up. You just need your mat and your body, and we're going to go body weight today. So we are going to be doing exercises, movements, core and legs, but the majority or everything is just going to be body weight. So it'll be nice to not be gripping and putting the body under load, giving it just a little bit more love and care. All right, inhale, bring your arms all the way up, and then we're going to pull to the side. Keep that pull just a little bit, kind of open the chest, angle that top elbow up at the ceiling. And then inhale, bring to center, and then exhale to the other side. Hold here just a second, angle that elbow up, and then come to center. And then exhale and drop over the legs. If you'd like, you can take your legs a little wider, or you can just keep them narrow, but pedal your knees. So let one knee kind of bend and then the other. Go ahead and grab your core, slide those shoulder blades down, just check in. If you hit up our band workout yesterday, chances are your glutes are a little sore. Mine are. All right, go ahead and separate your feet just a little bit wider, and we're going to twist side to side. So the goal here is going to be to keep your hips level. You're just going to take your hands calf to calf, belly stays strong, and just pull your bottom shoulder down toward that opposite leg. Get a little twisted. Still kind of getting some stretch through those hamstrings. We'll go 3, 2, and 1. All right, come all the way up. And then let's take our right leg. Arms are going to twist over that leg as you pull it up into the chest. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Try to twist from your mid back. 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and come down to the ground with me. And we're going to start with a Pilates roll back. All right, so what you're going to do is just go to your point of no return. Put your legs straight out in front of you. Grab through that core. So even as you're reaching forward, you want to try to keep flexion on that abdomen the entire time. So then we're going to round our back, scoop through the belly, lower back just until you know you're not going to be able to get back up. So if you can go all the way down and come all the way back up, great. Otherwise, if you need to just come halfway back, find that kind of sticky spot and then come back from there. All right, so here we go. We're going to hit 10 of them. The goal is to get that low back to pack in as you roll down and as you roll up. Wrap all the way around that core. 3. Frustrating thing about these ones is you lose your pants. Roll back, pack it in. So as you lower all the way back, you will get that little bit of arch, that natural arch off the ground, but then roll it back in. Keep that belly contracted all the way around. Give me 3 more. Contract nice and deep. And then here also we're trying not to throw the arms. So try to get away from any sort of momentum with the arms. In fact, if you can keep them up by your ears the longest possible, you're making that core work just a little harder. All right, go ahead and lie all the way back. We're going to go into a glute bridge, and then we're going to march. So once you have your bridge set up, heels underneath your knees, you find that tug of war in the legs, and then I want you to march, pull one knee in, and then the other. So we want to focus on that core here. Wrap it deep, slide those shoulder blades down. 3, we're going to go 10 each leg. 4, 5. Keep those hips level. Make sure you're not overarching in the back. You got it. Nothing too crazy yet. 9 and 10. All right, lower the hips. And then we're going to get into the obliques. So try to pack in that core, wrap all the way around. Tuck your chin in, and if you need to support your head with your hands, that's totally fine. But you're going to wiggle side to side. So reach your right hand toward your right foot, left hand toward the left foot. Wiggle and wiggle. Belly strong. So tighten through the front of the core, and then get into those obliques as you wiggle side to side. Keep your crunch. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, then we're going to do a scissor pull. So straight leg on one side, extended leg on the other. Scoop your chin and belly, pack that low back in again, and you're just going to scissor side to side. We'll go 10 each side. So we're going to sneak in a teeny stretch and keep that core activated. 4, 5, 6. You got it. 7, 8. Remember, the amount of grab that you have is up to you. And 10. All right, both legs down. We're going back to our roll up. So scoop the belly, reach your arms forward, lower back down. There's 1. Focus on that contraction all the way around your belly. 3, 4, 5, fix my pants, 6, 7. Now watch those arms, see if I can keep them from coming up too early. Help me out. 8, 9. This first block of work is really supposed to get that core awake, charged. Even in recovery week, I want to keep lots of core focus. All right, lift those hips, find your glute bridge, and then march. 1. Keep flexion through that core, flexion into those glutes and hamstrings. How high can you get your hips without losing that low back and contraction of the core to keep the pelvis neutral? 9 and 10. All right, lower your hips, tuck your chin. We're going to wiggle side to side. 1, 2, 3. How much burn can you build in the front of the belly and in those obliques side to side? 8, 9, 10. All right, back to our scissors. Tuck in that chin, side to side. We're going to go 4 rounds of this first set. Hopefully you're building a little heat. Hopefully that core is burning a little more. You got it. Scoop through that belly. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Wrap all the way around. Enjoy that little stretch. Last one. And time. All right. Back to our roll-ups. I'm going to keep my knees bent a little so maybe I don't lose my pants. Tuck it in. Roll it back. 2. 3. Round, round, scoop. See if you can get that low back to drive in toward the ground. Want to really try to scoop down across the top of the belly. So you're pulling the rectus abdominis together. Obviously, most muscles, when you flex them, protrude, right? Think of your bicep, I think is always the most obvious. But the core, we want to try to knit down, pull together. Start deep inside. Last two. Definitely feeling it a little more than my first round. 10. All right, back to your glute bridges. And then we hit that march. Get your set and go. 1, 20 total, 10 each leg. Keep charge of those pelvic floor muscles. So you're tightening all the way around and up and in. All right, wiggles next. Tuck your chin, pull it up, get that crunch, and then reach. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Whew. All right, back to our scissor pull. Extend one leg long, pull the other one in. Keep your head up. Unless you need to keep it rested on the ground, that's fine. But focus that core. 6, 7. Envision that you're pulling those legs through thick slime. They have to be strong. And 10. All right, our last set. Roll it up. Reach your arms behind. Tuck that chin. Come all the way up. Remember, if you only come halfway, that's fine. You're still getting that core. Oh, still feeling that belly grab. 4, 5, 6. Again, focus that scoop of the belly. 8, 9. Knitting those muscles together in the belly. 10. All right. To our glute bridge. And march. 1, 2, 3. Flex your foot, grab through that core. Slide your shoulder blades down. 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go for those wiggles. Tuck your chin, scoop it deep, and then reach side to side. 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. All right. Get our little stretch, scissor stretch. Pack that back toward the ground, but wrap all the way around the core. When you exhale completely, you feel your entire torso contract in. So that's kind of what we're going for. When we contract all the way around the torso, the belly, but then you got to figure out how to keep that and breathe. We're developing those core muscles. Super important. 2 and 1. All right. Nice work. Roll it up. We get to move on. We are doing more legs, which I know, as I said, if you did them yesterday, you're feeling it, but it's going to be a little bit more through lower, not as much glute. All right, we're just going to start with squats, body weight squats, just 10 reps. So line up your feet straight ahead. Make sure your knees are out with toes, shoulders back and down. We still have that core going strong. 1, 2, Sit back. You're going to use that nice light body. I don't have to hold any extra weight for today. Be fine. 9 and 10. All right, we're going to go static lunges. 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Square off the hips. Again, hold that core strong. Drop as deep as you can. And our focus is to still keep that flexion through the core. Flexion on both thighs. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch it up. 2, 3, maybe even depending on how long you've been doing this with me or total. It's fun to realize how much easier it is without weight. And remember back at the beginning when body weight was all you needed. Fun little realization. Okay, we're gonna go lateral lunges, side to side. So step to one side, legs together, step to the other. 2, line your knee and toe, still strong core, trying to keep that pelvis neutral. Flex the inner thigh on your straight leg so that you're pushing up all the work through the bent leg. 3 to go, each side. 9, 10, and 10. Okay, we're gonna go a curtsy lunge. We're gonna cut our right leg behind and we're gonna go side to side again. So drop, step, drop. Watch here that you're trying to keep those hips squared ahead, shoulders squared ahead, belly still strong. That's it. Looking good. Keep the core strong. Chest is lifted. See how much flexion you can build wrapping through those thighs. Line your knee and toe. 8, 9. We're going to be back to squats after this one. 10. We're going to try to get through all 4 rounds again. I think we're tracking pretty good. 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're not holding weight, you can also really focus on what you're using where. How much more, last one, can you dig into your own self-flexions? All right, static lunges. 4, 5, find traction between front and back leg. 9, 10. Here we go, other side. Line that knee and toe. Square off the hips. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, lateral lunges, side to side. Get deep, connect, deep. Super good to get that hip open on the side. Long back. I find I lean forward a lot more with these. That's fine. But keep your back long so you're not collapsing into the rib cage, but super lifted. 9, 10. All right. Ready to curtsy. Behind, together, behind. Nice job. Make sure you're not twisting the upper body with the legs, but shoulders and hips stay straight ahead. Then you're just twisting that back leg. That's the way. 9. Where's that core? 10. All right, set 3, back into our squats. Dig into those heels. Knees are pulling out toward the pinky toe side of the foot. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, lunges, static. So we just stay here for all 10. How much flexion can you build? Here's 10. Switch. 1. Try to pull heel and toes together. 7. Focus on that front glute. And 10. All right, side to side. Three. Focus on where the grab is. Keep those hips level. 6. 8. I think my counting may be off a little today. That's okay. 10. All right, here we go, curtsy. 1. 2. Find lots of hinge in your front hip flexor. That's where you're going to get that big push through the front glute. That's what we're going for. Long back, strong core. 2 more each side. 10 and 10. Okay, back into those squats. Here we go. Squat, grab. Full booty tuck at the top without pushing your hips too far forward. Keep that stack. 7, 8, 9, 10. Core check, hips check, square it off. Here we go. You got it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch and go. 5. Focus on pushing through that heel, but still keep nice, solid, even push through that front leg. 10. 1. Set into it. Focus. Don't just get from point A to point B. Don't just focus on the number. You know I don't. Sit in. Feel the work. 8, 9, 10, and 10. Okay, bringing back those curtsies. Last time. Scan the body. Shoulders back. Chest is up. Core strong. Wrap all the way around. Don't just suck front of the belly back. Squeeze all the way around. Get into those glutes. Counting this one, 7, 9, and 10. All right. Woo! Good job, good job. Take a nice wide stance. Perfect. And then hinge over to one side. You can let your heel come up off the ground. Toes can come up on the straight leg, or you can angle them down. Whatever feels better for you. And then we're gonna walk ourselves over to the other side. Hinge deep and low. If this is too much on your knees, stay higher. We can also talk about how to get those joints happier. They should still be firing, happy, healthy. Try your best not to just be complacent and accept pain. All right, come into that wide forward fold. Just lean forward, push into the hands. If you're not able to touch the ground, maybe grab some books, a couple pillows, or weights to lift the floor to you. But kind of try to find something that you can push into, give you just a little bit of support and balance to pull that chest down. Perfect. All right, we're just going to swivel so that our left leg is in the front. Back leg can drop down. And then we're going to find that hip flexor stretch. So your front knee, we want to try and keep right on top of the left ankle. And then the back hip is where we're going for. So chances are you might feel something in the front inner thigh, but we really want to try and target hip flexor. So as area on that back side, you can try twisting the inner arch down to the mat, go the other way, outside of the glute, and then come back to center. Sometimes lifting the knee helps. All right. Before we hinge back, plant onto your right hand and rotate your left arm up. So pull the elbow back first and then lift the arm straight up. So you get that nice twist through the back. Hopefully our hips and low back are staying stable. And then we'll sit the hips back. Make sure the toes come up in the front. Try to get as strong and straight front leg as possible. Pull the right hip forward, left hip back. Reach that chest toward the toes. Nice hamstring stretch. Keep sending those shoulder blades down. We're still controlling the core. It's not like gnarly grab. You still want to have some activation there. It's always good. And as you continue to work on the core, it does become more natural, more habit, instinctive to just keep a gentle pull there. Helps protect everything. All right, let's take that foot across our mat. And then we're going to walk our hands forward until we're lying on the outside of the calf and shin on that left leg. And then you just kind of walk your back knee back until you like the stretch you have and you want to get your pelvis square to the ground. So you can stay up on your hands, drop onto elbows, put your forehead all the way down, whatever works for you. It's kind of nice to push into the elbows or push into the hands and then pull the body forward. You feel some lengthening through the back, space between ears and shoulders. All right, let's push into the hands. We're going to bring that leg up and we're going to swivel through our forward fold in the middle. Get a little stretch here again, that wide leg forward fold. And then we're going to swivel to the right side. So turn your toes so they point straight ahead. And then we're going to find that hip flexor stretch. Your knee right on top of the ankle. Walk the back knee back wherever feels good. We can kind of rotate the left side of the hip out and down toward the ground, and then into the inner arch. Back to center. Try lifting the knee if you'd like, or keep it down. And then let's plant onto the left hand. Pull the right elbow back first, then extend the arm. Long back. Feel like the crown of the head's pushing away from the shoulders. Strong arm. Nice twist. Keep those hips level. All right, bring that arm down, and we'll hinge back for our hamstring on the right side. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Stretching so nice. Wrap around that core still, just gently. Reach the chest toward the toes. And then let's go ahead and take your foot across. Lie on the outside of that calf. Walk your back knee back. Settle down onto those hips. And again, if you'd like to plant into the hands and kind of pull traction through the back. Keep pulling that left hip down and forward. All right, then we're just gonna swing around, put the soles of the feet together. We'll get our butterfly stretch. You all did fantastic. Hopefully you still got some sweat on and some heat built and felt the work. Reach the chest over the legs. All right, let's plant our feet, come all the way up. Good job, everybody. Join me tomorrow. We're going to have a little yoga-inspired set, so I hope that you can make it for that, and then we'll be moving on to our new set of work. So I'll see you there.